What's up, North County? Welcome to the Morning Brew. Wednesday morning. We are March 13th, and it is a awesome morning. Eric, good morning.
Hey, good morning. How are you this morning?
I'm doing awesome.
Sweet.
Awesome. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a beautiful day today.
Beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Beautiful day in the neighborhood. You know what today is?
Wednesday?
Nope. Well,
What?
that too.
Oh, okay.
But 4 years ago, the world shut down.
Ooh.
Today.
Oh. Today?
4 years ago, 4 years ago, it started being broadcast that the world is going to be shutting down due to COVID.
Due to COVID.
Due to the COVID, man. Was that crazy or what?
We're still doing COVID.
We still are. I mean,
Yeah.
I still see people wearing masks and stuff, and but
Be safe. Be safe.
during that period of time, though, I mean, at the beginning of that, for the first like two months, three, it was just a weird, awkward time.
Nobody knew it was going to go on.
Well, and you really didn't. So
No.
you were kind of having your own faith, and belief system, right?
Oh, yeah.
Of like, what was real, what wasn't real, what was BS, what wasn't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like the media has a way to make you believe things.
I know. That was the first time I ever thought I could start a cult myself. I was like, I could start a cult and everything will be okay.
Like I said, I remember just thinking to myself, going, this is freaking weird. This is, I mean, everything's shut down.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if you've ever seen. There's a band called Five Finger Death Punch.
Oh, yeah.
And have you seen the video that they did when they filmed it in Vegas? Not a single car on the road.
I saw that, yeah.
Not a single car anywhere. Not a single person anywhere. And it's just an eerie video. It's
Yeah.
an eerie video of the past.
It is the past, and it should be damn well in the very end of the past.
But anyways, four years ago, March 13th, man, it was on the news that everything is shutting down due to this, and we don't know what the hell is going to go on. So,
But we're able to
made it out.
We're able to do our things today, so we're good to go.
I made it out, man. I made it out, and I'm ready for some VFW burgers today.
VFW.
I still owe Lori. I gotta get Lori a burger.
That's never gonna happen.
I know. No, oh boy, yeah, it will. Don't let her. She's coming on live.
I don't think it'll happen.
She'll throttle me for some burgers.
Burgers.
Hey, so last night on the Backstage Pass, we had Paul Irving.
Yeah.
Which is a guy over in Morro Bay that puts on a lot of. He has a booklet for music on the Central Coast. Mm-hmm. I think primarily over there on the coast, but a booklet, and then he also is part of that Tix.
It's My 805 Tix.
My 805 Tix,
Yeah.
on like where you buy your tickets for different events and stuff like that.
I bought tickets on there before.
Have you?
Yeah.
Nice.
Hey, Brian, how you doing from Uganda?
What up, Brian? Uganda. Uganda. What was it like in Uganda on this day 4 years ago? I wonder.
So not all countries shut down at the same time, remember? Some countries shut down before us, I thought.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
They did. I think, well, I don't know. I can't say I think because I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was kind of wicked. And then we had Donnie Ruggio.
Yeah.
Donnie Ruggie.
Playing acoustic guitar and singing for us.
He was a little had a little stage fright at the beginning,
A little bit. I had to kind of talk to him, like, "Hey, man, it's okay. It's all great." And he's like, "You don't understand." Yeah. No, I'm joking. He's a good guy.
No, he did good. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously, something new, something that he's never done. He doesn't want to screw up, obviously.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the lights. I mean, he just baking them. He's like a bacon in the oven.
The poor guy got worked up last night. He got worked on last night.
I know, but he did good.
It is hard, though. Think about it, because you go from playing on stage, and playing for people, and then now you're like going on cue and having to play into a camera lens. That's pretty hard to do,
Oh, 100%.
So you don't have all the people there, drinking, partying. You have to play to a camera that's just looking at you with one eyeball.
Right.
So,
Yeah, and you don't want to, there's no screwing up. Mm-mm. You can't, and you can't take it back. It's not like something people forget if you do screw up.
Yeah.
Because it's recorded, it's right there, and people could be like forever and ever go, "Man, you blew it here."
Nah, he's good.
But no, he did a great job. He did a really good job, and Paul Awesome did another great job too.
Great interview.
Yeah. So what else we got going on?
It's just Wednesday.
Yeah?
VFW burgers. I found a good taco spot yesterday, I think.
Yeah,
Remember
you did.
I sent you the card.
Yep.
So a good taco spot.
I got that. That is in Atascadero.
Yeah.
Which is called...
You carry that many cards all the time in your pocket?
No, this is where I keep them so that way I don't forget about them.
Gotcha.
Kind of like my iPad.
Yeah. You didn't put that in your pocket, did you?
I wish.
Teresa put it in her pocket and took off.
Yeah. If anybody's seen a red iPad anywhere between El Pomar and Templeton on the side of the road that has a red case on it, it's mine. Could you please return it? But this place is called Route 101 Mexican Grill.
I'd like to know if anybody else has been there before, because the guy at the car wash told me that's the best tacos in town in Atascadero. So I was very surprised about that.
Huh. There's a lot of them popping up. Is that the one that's down there by Chalk Mountain Liquor?
Vaughn's, like on that Vaughn's, and then the next.
Oh, that's right, in the Adobe Plaza.
There you go.
In the Adobe Plaza. That's right.
Yeah,
okay,
I think that's where it's at.
Gotcha. Okay, so it's over there in that restaurant that has kind of circled around with a few different restaurants in there next, and I think they have the Mexican market next door.
Yeah.
Yes.
They might. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right there by the Republican headquarters.
Well, I saw the guy came in. I went and got my car washed yesterday, and the guy came in. And he smelled like tacos, dude. And I was like, God damn, you smell like tacos. And he's like, yeah. And then I walked into the office, and he had his taco plate right there, and I was like, that looks freaking delicious. And then he gave me the card, and I was like, oh, I got to go over there and try it out. Awesome. He says this is the best. The best.
Well, I think that's another place to go check out. There's a lot of Mexican places in Atascadero.
Yeah.
There's a one that goes down 41 down there before you get to the zoo on the left-hand side. There's a one right across from Circle K that has fire hot sauce. It is absolutely hot. And then you have the La Pria up there next to Vaughn's, actually. That's the same one that actually has the one in Paso, too.
Oh, nice.
That's on the corner of Pine Street and I think it's 15th or 14th or something like that.
I love my tacos.
Anyways, what's up, Teresa? Did you find my iPad yet?
What if she said yes? What if she said it was in my car the whole time? I'm so sorry.
Hey, so let's be honest. Her iPad is broken, so
I know.
She would benefit from finding an iPad that she can actually start to use. So I'm not gonna point fingers, but we did discover that
she didn't steal it.
We had Officer Patch in, and the subject was still on the table.
It could be Officer Patch that stole your iPad.
Well, remember, he was leaving without having his binder. So, and I grabbed it and I said, "Oh, hey, here you go." And so, did he have my iPad in his hand and I did not notice that? Was that a fake and take thing?
Ooh, he's good.
You know what I'm saying?
He's a magician.
Right? He is a cop.
Did you reach out to him to ask if he accidentally grabbed my iPad?
I did.
And he said no?
I did. Well, first it was funny because I put it was right here, and my coffee cup was right here, and the iPad was behind it, and it was, obviously big and red.
Yeah.
And I circled that. I'm like, have you seen this? We are missing, subject number one. And he's like, the coffee mug?
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I got the coffee mug, the iPad.
Well, I liked our text trial with Teresa. We basically went down the whole thing and found out she was not guilty. So
yeah, well, like I said, it is what it is, and I will find it. I know it's gonna be somewhere stupid. I put it somewhere.
Well.
I put it somewhere that I wouldn't lose it, or I wouldn't misplace it, or I moved it out of the way for something else. And I know that's usually the way it goes. It goes like with my glasses too. I'm still looking for a pair of glasses that I can't find yet either.
Jen probably put it in the closet or something.
Well, we play that game. We play Easter all year long. Like, hide the eggs, hide the Randy's glasses, hide Randy's ear pods, all that stuff.
Yeah.
But, she says she doesn't play that game, but I know she does. She likes it.
Yep.
So, hey, did you know girls' sports are evolving and growing?
In kind of weird ways, but yeah.
Well, in weird, I don't know about weird ways, but just in more of a level playing field as far as in their sports.
Oh, I got you.
So in the terms of sports, right? In the terms of sports, you got your traditional female girls sports are what? Softball, soccer, and basketball, and probably what, tennis maybe?
Volleyball?
And volleyball. Okay, so you have your 5 traditional, female sports in high school,
Shot
right?
put too, though. Girls do shot put a lot as well.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that would be a traditional female sport for high school. I would say track would be.
Track,
You know,
Well, that
just
track's a big-
track in general. I wouldn't
Yeah.
say shot put, but I'd say definitely,
Track and field.
Track and field.
Okay.
But a couple that are coming on strong is football. So flag football. Flag football is now a scholastic sport within high school. I talked to one of the referees here recently that South County I think it was down Orchid Academy, had a girls flag football team. And now that it's allowed, or it's a sport that's actually coming into the high schools, other high schools are jumping on board. So he's anticipating that there's going to be more girls flag football teams coming onto the scene from different high schools, and especially in our area.
Well, the NFL really put a commercial out, during the season, about flag football,
Yep.
girls and boys. So, yeah, I hope it gets big.
Like I said, I think flag football is a really cool sport.
Yeah.
And, rec flag football is cool, but like competition flag football is high intensity.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not bashing, rec football, flag football at all.
Yeah, you are.
Melissa, no, I'm not.
You are.
Not at all. Because I coached it. I was involved with it for a while when it first started.
Yeah.
Melissa has a really good program down there. She does really, really well with the cards that she's given in the field space that's available.
Hundreds of kids.
And tons of kids.
Yeah.
And it's just a fun time. But competition flag football would be something else.
It would be.
To watch like an NFL. That's why I want to go to check out this new arena football, like the XFL and the what was the other one?
When does that start? Does that
That
start
starts
May?
at the end of the month.
Oh, at the end of this month? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
actually, let's see, what's the date?
Today's the 13th.
13th. So next weekend.
Ah.
The next weekend is the first game.
I'll have to tune in and check it out.
Yeah, but I'd be interested to go check out that game because it's obviously Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, is, pretty much everything he's touching right now is turning to gold,
Yeah.
right? He does this, he comes out with tequila, millions of sales. He comes out with, a pair of shoes, millions in sales. But I think the football, it will be one of those lasting football leagues because there's a lot of players and coaches and personalities from the NFL that are being attracted to it.
Yeah.
So, but the other sport is girls wrestling. So I know Tascadero, Morro Bay has a female. Well, we had Coach Dan Loney in
Loney,
here.
yeah.
And he was mentioning, and he was the coach. He's the coach of the Tascadero Greyhounds, and said that he has a pretty predominant girl athlete selection on his team.
Right.
So, but girls are falling in love with wrestling. The nation's number one, really. The nation's, let's see,
Fastest growing
the
high
nation's
school
fastest
sport.
growing high school sport. Oh my gosh. So, girls wrestling has become the fastest growing high school sport in the country, sanctioned by a surging number of states and bolstered by a movement of medal winning female wrestlers, parents and male dominant ranks of coaches and administrators who saw it as a necessity and a matter of equality.
Equality.
Yeah.
Equality.
Where once girls wrestled on boys' teams and against boys, increasingly they are wrestling girls' teams and against girls. So I can see this happening. I can see this being a very popular sport and a growth in our area for girls. Mainly because, you're seeing more and more girls like kind of coming up and growing up saying, I can do that. It doesn't have to be a boy. It doesn't have to be this. I can do that.
Right.
Look at female MMA. Look at females in the UFC.
Right.
Dude, there's girls that I wouldn't want to tangle with at all.
I'm good.
So like I said, I think the girls' sports in general is growing, and I think the kind of the segregation between men, boys and girls is kind of, going like this. And, obviously there's advantages, disadvantages, hence the reason why, they're banning, the transgender stuff.
Yeah.
But,
well, we on the line right now, we have a professional MMA women fighter.
Awesome. Well, let's take
the phone right now.
Perfect. Well, let's take a commercial.
She's about 14 battles in, won every single one of them.
Awesome. Well, let's take a commercial, and we will be right back with Lori Bryant in the SLO County News.
What's up, North County? This is Teresa Branch with Airflow Filter Service. We are a family-owned business right here in the North County. We have air filters, oils and lubricants, and hydraulic hoses. We provide services that include air filter cleaning, DPF cleaning, and waste oil collection. Come check us out at 1140 Ramada Drive, and we can help you with all your automotive and industrial vehicle needs.
Good night. Welcome back to the Morning Brew, guys. Wednesday morning, March 13th, 4 years ago. Where were you at? But right now, we have SLO County News, Lori Bryant, in the house to tell us all about what has been happening here in the North County and on the Central Coast. Lori, good morning.
Hey, good morning. I don't know what I was doing yesterday, let alone 4 years ago.
I know. Yeah, but 4 years ago, the world shut down. Remember that?
Oh, gosh. How could we forget? And the toilet paper crisis started.
You know what? Listen, that's serious business right there.
I know.
I remember me and my wife woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning to go to Food for Less because we're living in this world going, is this really happening? You're going to stores, no food, no meat, more importantly. And then this toilet paper crisis. I was like, okay, I can use a hose, but is this really a thing? I was like, oh my God. So we went to the store. And I just remember seeing the whole toiletry just vacant, just completely blown out. And this little old lady, she had to have this specific type of toilet paper, which is like a Charmin or something like, higher grade or something like that. Because the only thing was sandpaper on a roll, right? And I was just thinking to myself, going, "Oh my God, what is really happening in my life right now?" But
I know, right? I think I had to go buy toilet paper at Home Depot. That's how desperate I got.
But hey, that was a worry, man. That was a worry.
It was, that was something else. So far this morning, the roads are looking really good. Obviously, the sky is looking wonderful, and hopefully it'll stay that way today. The young man young man that caused the accident on Creston Road was caught. He was only 20.
He was only 20?
20 years old. Jeez. So sad. So yeah, he's got some heavy life-changing moments coming up. I don't know what all of his charges are, but they did catch him, and he's from Paso Robles, unfortunately. So
jeez.
Hopefully, I don't know. That'll be a tragic ending to that story. Other than that, we had a couple accidents yesterday. We had some hikers get waylaid up on Bishop's Peak in the dark.
Uh-oh.
Yep, but they were escorted down and they're fine. And that's pretty much it. I don't have much else. We have right now, everything's looking good. The roads are looking good. Everything's looking great. So let's have a safe, perfect Wednesday. And do what we got to do and be careful.
Lori, are you much of a hiker?
No, not anymore.
Not anymore. Have you ever, because you've been here in this area for a while, have you ever been up Bishop Peak?
Yep. I was in search and rescue, so I was forced to hike.
Oh, no
and then
kidding.
I retired, and so I don't do outdoor camping anymore. None of that. I want a hotel room.
You gave up on everything outdoors. Oh my goodness.
I was like, yep, I'm done.
I bring my barbecue in the house too now. I don't even barbecue outside.
I do on the patio, but I have a cover over it.
Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that about you. So you were with the search and rescue here in San Luis County?
Maybe she could help you find the iPad.
Yeah, right. Can you find my iPad? Can you come out of retirement?
No, I'm not doing it anymore. Like it's so weird because like I was really active, and then man, once I retired, I was like done. I'm like, I want a hotel room. I don't want to camp in the bush ever again.
So
I don't want to pee in the bush ever again unless I'm really desperate.
was that with the what was that with? Was that with the San Luis with the sheriff department?
Yes.
No kidding.
Yeah, they're a great group. It's a wonderful group, and they do wonderful things. So yeah, it was an experience. I was actually in search and rescue here and in Canada and Minnesota.
And Canada and Minnesota?
Yep.
Minnesota.
Wow.
Yep. Yep. So yeah, it was, but not anymore. Nope, I'm done.
Wow.
Done.
So this whole SLO County News things goes deeper than just chasing lights.
That's how I met Matthew.
Stringer?
Yeah, that's how I met him. He used to cover when we'd be out. So that's how I met him. And that's where I really grew to respect him. So yeah. Well, he wasn't called, I called him Fred because he was always undercover. So
Oh man. Yeah, he really changed the landscape of local news and you know, getting it out to the public.
oh, he was incredible. His nickname was Batman, and it was true. He was an amazing young man. And severely missed in our county. I miss him terribly. So yeah, he was just an incredible human being.
What's funny is I always see like, you know, posts on, you know, KSBY or something like that. And people always still reference, you know, him and, you know, missing, you know, his news and his local news and how detailed it was.
Oh, and he like during the fire at Nacimiento, he was taking care of pets for people that were evacuated. He was grabbing their meds. He was one of those people that if you got to meet him and actually see him in action, I just nothing but admiration and respect. Nothing but that.
Well, he's definitely missed, and hope he's resting in peace.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, awesome, Lori. Well,
happy Wednesday. Be safe. You know, slow down out there. It is sunny, so people will be speeding. And have a great day. I mean, that it looks like it's going to be a beautiful day today. So enjoy all the blossoms, enjoy everything, and get your allergy meds ready.
Right? Yes, ma'am. All right, Lori. Well, you have a great day. Thank you again for calling in and being a part of what we're doing and everything that you guys do.
You too. Have a beautiful day, you two.
All right. Bye-bye. Lori Bryant, SLO County News, 30,000 followers and growing, which is awesome. Yeah, man, I forgot about the fires out at the lakes. Were you here during that time?
What year was that?
That was in, let's see, when was that? That was 10 years ago, 8 years ago?
No.
Out there when basically burned down the whole Oak Shores, and I mean, it was not Oak Shores, Cal Shasta. I mean, it was insane. That whole mountainside was. I remember being out in the lake and hearing boom, which was
propane tanks. Yeah, I've been in some serious fires myself. I mean, I used to live in the mountains, so we had to get evacuated a couple times.
That was so wild, man. I think the biggest fire here was when it was the Las Palitas fire, which the whole surrounding hills were on fire around Atascadero.
Fire's dangerous.
It's wild, man.
Fire's dangerous.
And it can happen quickly.
It can.
I remember starting a fire out at Heritage, and it definitely happened quickly.
Yeah. Do we have some info on fire?
Yeah, especially talking about the fires. Yeah. So just so that way you don't, when you see smoke, keep in mind that it's a burn week here in the North County. So smoke may be visible in the surrounding area. Tentatively during the week of this week, pile burning will occur in 3 locations in San Luis Obispo County. Cambria will be burning around Burton. San Luis Obispo pile will be burning around the Reservoir Canyon. And burning will take place north of Pozo, west of Santa Margarita. So firefighters from CAL FIRE will conduct burning of dead and down tree branches and will include 50 piles. So be alert of that. Don't be alarmed. Don't be scared. Don't be calling into 911. So there is controlled burn.
Unless you see people running around and yelling fire, then yeah, please call.
Yeah.
help fire, maybe,
Yeah. Assess the situation.
Because you say that, Randy, and all of a sudden people are going to be like, help me. Oh, that's just burn day. It's good.
Let's just burn. It's cool. They're just burning it.
It's all good. Yeah.
Their house must just be on the burn pile list today. Yeah. Which could be.
Could be.
Which could be.
That's sad. I whenever I see like a house that's on fire, it's sad, man.
What would be the first thing you grabbed in your house if your house did, like, if they said you have literally like 5 minutes to get as much and anything that you want out of it?
My guns, my whiskey. I don't know, man.
I know, right?
It's a tough situation in that
That
time.
would be tough.
Yeah.
Faced with that decision.
Yeah. Do you grab the deed to the house? What do you grab? You know what I mean? You grab, the Picasso painting hanging on the wall.
Well, I'm sure you have a fireproof safe, right? So do you let that stay and get other stuff that's a little bit more, sentimental that can't withstand the fire?
Yeah, I mean, pictures. I mean, I don't know.
That would be
I don't even want to
tough.
think about it. That's scary. It's
I
scary
know
to think about.
that would be really, really tough.
Yeah.
Because I look at all the stuff that I have and it's like, damn, I have a lot of stuff. And of course I'd probably grab something stupid like my iPad.
Could you imagine? I found it.
Hey, I found my iPad. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Right? That would be probably something.
That would be freaking hilarious. Eric, I found my iPad. Oh, great. My house burned down. Oh,
right?
Not so great.
But I got my iPad.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Hey, so last week there was a quadruple homicide.
Where was this at?
This was up in King City.
Wow.
So this was up in King City. A car pulled up to a party and basically just got out of the car and just started shooting.
Whoa.
Yeah, pretty wild. And they still have not caught anybody.
Not a one soul.
Right? So
Wow.
$20,000 reward offered for information about a quadruple homicide suspect. Monterey County Sheriff's Department, on behalf of King City Police Department, is announcing an additional patrol deputies and California Highway Patrols will be on duty in an ongoing effort to assist King City Police Department in locating the subjects from a quadruple homicide March 3rd. Monterey County Sheriff's Office deputies and California Highway Patrol will be visible in the King City area. $20,000 reward is being offered for information leading to the arrest and conviction of the suspects. So, so King City Detective Sergeant 805 or 83. Anyways, King City Sheriff Department or the Police Department if you have any information, but or your standard 888-788-78 crime. So, quadruple homicide.
$20,000, right? Is that tax free?
I don't know. I would imagine no. Not if California history repeats, they're going to take their some.
But we already paid our taxes to pay for that $20,000 tax or $20,000, so it should already be our tax money. So how does that work? And what would you do? What would you do with the $20,000?
I don't know.
Would you have to move?
Why?
Well, I mean, you just basically called out 3 guys on a triple homicide. Would you be scared that they would come after you? I mean,
I think it's anonymous.
Is it anonymous?
Well, yeah, they're not going to be like, hey, this guy is the one that called in right here. We just want to thank him. And this guy right here, he lives in Templeton.
It's not like the lottery,
right?
They give you a big check.
No. But
that's crazy.
But yeah, it's just a crazy incident that happened, and you hear, like I said, we talked about that last week with up there in that area. It's just like, it's wild.
It's the Wild West again, man.
But that happens here too. I mean, think about all the drive-bys and the shootings that's been in Paso. Think about the shootings that's been in Templeton. Mm-hmm. Think about the shootings that's been in Atascadero. Obviously they're all isolated and they're not just random, like, hey, I'm just going to go into, Target and shoot
drive-by
people.
shooting and stuff like that.
Yeah, but, they still have it, and we're still having it. I just think that and it's been happening for years. It's not like nothing new.
Yeah.
So it's not like all of a sudden people have more guns and people are shooting each other. It's not that way. It's just...
The world's getting crazy.
It is getting crazy.
We're just a big melting pot right now. And it's,
In more ways than one, man.
Yeah,
in more ways than one, man.
People are hating each other. Wars are going on. People don't have any money. It's kind of
right.
It's a sad situation in our life.
I just saw yesterday that RFK is considering Aaron Rodgers and Jesse Ventura as his running mates.
Aaron Rodgers out there with the bong.
Aaron Rodgers?
Yeah.
I mean, all right. But I could see that happening.
Yeah.
You know, Aaron. I mean, I don't know about Jesse Ventura. I think he got a lot of bad publicity. You know, from what was it, Minnesota?
I don't know.
I think he's the governor of Minnesota. So he got a lot of bad publicity at the end. At the beginning, it was like, oh yeah, this guy doesn't have any background. He's a wrestler, blah blah blah. And then, anyways, kind of like Arnold Schwarzenegger. You know, he went in there, was the governor of California, and then
the governor.
You know, you still have people now. You have people that hate him because they didn't like what he did. You know, but you know,
that's politics for you, man.
That is politics.
You're never gonna get it right.
Yeah, you're not. I mean? That's life. You're not gonna have. Not everybody's gonna like you.
Yeah,
I know that firsthand. Everybody likes me. No, just kidding. It's really untrue. But you know what? I don't give any crap either.
Yeah,
so
no regrets, right?
Huh?
No regrets, right?
No. If you don't like me, I give no shits.
Yeah.
So there you have it. Hey, so let's. It's 8:47.
Yeah.
8:49. Let's take another break, and we'll be right back to the Morning Brew.
Hi, this is Dave Story, small game hunter with Story Termite and Pest. We're a full-service termite and pest control company. From rodents to termites, we can take care of all your pest control needs. Call today, we can tailor a pest control program that will meet your needs and budget. Contact us at 805-460-0650 or at storytermite.com. Remember, we don't have customers, we have friends.
Hi, welcome to Kennedy Club Fitness, where we have something for everyone. We have weights, cardio, group exercise classes, racquetball, basketball, swimming, and pickleball coming soon. Here at Kennedy, we're committed to health, wellness, and community. Stop by any of our 4 locations: Paso Robles, Atascadero, San Luis Obispo, and Arroyo Grande, or check out our website at kennedyclubs.com.
Welcome back to the Morning Brew, guys. Wednesday morning, March 13th, and it is...
It's raining. It's raining outside.
It's raining. It's raining outside, so make sure if you guys are just waking up to the Morning Brew,
Get your umbrellas.
grab your umbrella, grab your rain boots, because it is going to be a wet one out there. It's Groundhog's Day, guys. It's Groundhog's Day. Hey, so last week we touched on the Mike Tyson and Jake Paul fight.
That's right.
Okay, so obviously, you know, this is now... I need to stop saying you know. Okay?
You know?
Yeah, so just whenever you hear me say, you know, put like a little something on the screen so that way I can be like, okay, I got to make a conscious, you know.
If you're drinking, we could play a drinking game about it, but you're not drinking.
I know. So Jake Paul will fight Mike Tyson, which is announced for July 20th. And will be streamed on Netflix. So I want to touch on that real quick. Does Netflix have streaming?
Yes, it is a streaming.
They do?
It is a streaming. Yes. They stream.
Okay, live.
Week stream, but they got to stream.
But they don't. But it's not live though.
Everybody could do a live stream.
Okay. All right. Social media star turned boxer Jake Paul will fight former heavyweight champion Mike Tyson on July 20th at AT&T Stadium. Netflix announced on Thursday. The streaming platform will provide live coverage of the bout between 27-year-old Paul and 57-year-old Tyson, who hasn't fought since he took on Roy Jones Jr. in an exhibition November 2020. I remember watching that fight. Paul and Tyson will be the main event for the first combat sports show for Netflix in its recent forays of live sports production. It is still uncertain whether the bout will be staged as an actual pro fight or an exhibition, particularly given the age of Tyson, who will be 58 in July. The specifics will still be approved by the Texas Department of Licensing and Regulation, which regulates boxing in the state. So,
wow,
Tyson.
I think so. I saw Tyson. I saw Tyson working out, dude, and that dude's still hitting the bag. And that dude, I would not want to be hit by Tyson. At 60 years old, I still would not want to be hit by Tyson.
I don't think Tyson has a like a meter.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
No.
It's either all the way up or all the way down.
Yeah.
And
He's like a lion, dude.
Oh, 100%.
Once he sees his prey, he's going to go after it. So,
and he said that. I've watched numerous interviews with him over the years, and his mind is just is a fighter. You know,
yeah.
His mind is a fighter. His mind is a kill. He's a pit bull. You know,
he's a pit bull. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it, because he's really, dude.
Because he could be tame and mellow.
Yeah.
You know, and just kind of really talk, slow and soft. But literally, when he steps in that ring and he starts fighting, I mean,
Could you imagine being 20-something years old, calling out a 60-year-old fighter, and you get your ass kicked? Can you imagine what would come down on you?
I hope he does.
I mean, yeah.
I would like to see just like the old KO 25-second knockout.
Do you think if Tyson came in like the pit bull Tyson used to be, and just boom, boom, just start coming at him as hard as you can, do you think it would take him off by surprise?
Yes.
You know what I mean?
I mean, obviously, you already have that thought in the back of your mind. This guy's a killer.
Yeah.
Right. So Roy Jones. I mean, but he's fought Roy Jones Jr. He's fought Floyd Mayweather. He's fought. Who else has he fought? I know he was trying to fight Evander Holyfield, but I think that fell through.
Yeah.
But he's fought like three or four fighters. But they're past fighters.
Right.
They're in their 60s. They're in their 50s. Okay. So
he just goes to the senior center, senior center, and picks these guys he wants to fight. I mean, what's next?
Well, I did hear. I thought that one of the UFC fighters was supposed to come down and change into boxing and fight him, which was. Oh man, it's a dude. This guy's like a loose cannon, man. He's always like busted. But Nate Diaz.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Nate Diaz. So I heard that he was supposed to transition into boxing and fight Nate Paul. So obviously that's not happening, and I haven't heard any more about that.
Yeah.
But because Nate Paul was talking, or Jake Paul was talking crap to Nate Paul. As he does on social, and that's how he does that. He gets people riled up on social media, and basically says, "Hey, I'll fight you. I'll beat your ass. I'll do this and that," and then they engage, and then that's how these fights happen. You know what I'm saying?
Instigating.
Yeah, he totally instigates,
Yeah.
which he's got to. You got to. I mean, dude, you go to Mike Tyson's Facebook page and say, "Hey, man, I'd like to beat your ass today." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not going to get an engagement, but if you continue to go and go and go and say,
poke the bear.
You can sit there and say that they're fat, they're slow, they can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
You can get beat up by a grandma, and just listen to that, and then pretty soon it's like, all right, dude.
Yeah.
Here's the deal. Pay me some money, and I will get in the ring with you. But I'm looking forward to that fight.
Yeah, it'd be interesting.
I think that would be fucking.
Ooh.
I said fudging.
Potty mouth.
I said fudging. I think that's going to be really cool. All right.
He said, ooh.
Right? That's going to be really cool. My apologies to the kids listening. Please cover your ears. I'm so sorry.
What else we got going on?
All right, so
we've got local stuff, right?
Well, we've got the celebrity chef to kick off barbecue competition tour in Paso Robles.
Okay.
So celebrity chef Tyler Florence is gearing up to spark culinary excitement at the 2024 Paso Robles Wine Fest with the premiere of his Masters of Fire Experience series. Scheduled for Friday, May 17th from 5 to 9 p.m., the event promises a memorable fusion of food and wine for enthusiasts. The Master of Fire live fire barbecue experience stands as a standalone ticketed event coinciding with annual Paso Robles Wine Fest weekend. Highlights include a dynamic live fire culinary competition, a barbecue feast crafted by Tyler Florence and participating chefs, paired with Paso Robles wines, and an autograph session with Florence in support of his upcoming cookbook, American Grill. So the 2024 Masters of Fire competition will spotlight local chefs, which might be like Jeffrey Wiesinger. That was
a great interview yesterday.
Yeah. Was that yesterday?
That was yesterday.
Okay, dude, everything's going together. Yeah, that was a really good interview. And so I would imagine that Jeffrey's going to be a part of this.
Hopefully.
So you can go get your tickets, PasoRoblesWine.ticketsauce.com. And I'm sure they've already got participants, but I'm sure it's going to be the best of the best in our local area.
Be interesting.
So, but yeah, Jeffrey's Wine Country Barbecue. God, man, I slaughtered that yesterday.
Got to go there today for lunch.
That would be good. Mm-hmm. What's today? Wednesday?
Wednesday.
Yeah. No, he's closed today, Tuesday and Wednesdays. So
it would be good to go there, but it's a bad idea.
Right? Closed on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, but I would definitely like to go check out and taste his smoked brisket. And,
Oh, dude, it's good. It's
dude,
really good.
Have you
The brisket,
so you've gotten the what was it, the paella burritos?
Paella burrito, man. That's really
So
good.
tell me about that. Tell me about the paella burrito. What was in that?
But you don't know what paella is. So paella is
Yeah, he told me what it was yesterday.
Yeah,
It's like it's like rice.
It's
and
rice and like I think you use chorizo and some meats and
organic
stuff like that.
kind of, or not organic, but like exotic meats sometimes.
Then he wraps it up in a burrito, a tortilla, and it's just a giant, massive burrito, dude. And it's really good. So, but yeah,
I like food. I wish
like food too.
somebody would ask me to be like a food, like where I get to judge food, not like taco, like hot stuff. I wouldn't want to do like the taco fest where you put like, judge the hottest hot sauce.
I
don't want to do that.
I just love tacos.
I don't. Yeah, but I don't. I would. I mean, I like tacos too. I like street tacos. I like
I like all tacos. I'm just a taco fan.
You know what? I know we didn't do this last year when we went to Taco Fest that Taco Fest. Remember Taco Fest at the airport?
Oh yeah. I do remember that.
Yeah, we didn't even get to go, and we basically stood in the line for alcohol the whole time, right?
We did, yeah.
But that's coming up actually. But Tascadero, this was their first street taco event, which was probably 3 years ago, and they closed down Traffic Way, right? And so they had taco vendors, all taco trucks, all the way down from like where the fire department is to the Carlton.
Right.
And they had tacos, and I ate so many tacos, street tacos, mind you. And there were so many that was so good. And there's places that I wouldn't even thought had really good tacos, and they had awesome tacos. Like I think the biggest hit one was a taco place from over in Cambria, which was it's right on the corner. You know where the French bakery is?
Yeah. God dang it. They had a truck.
They have a truck across the street.
Yeah.
In that little cubby area next to the bank.
I almost want to like say Susie's Tacos, but
Nope.
it's not.
Nope.
God, Lee, you're right. They do have great tacos.
Yeah, they have amazing
Man, I can't remember
street
the name.
tacos.
That's right. I forgot about that.
So, it's anyways. So, like I said, I think the tacos and your desire for eating as much street tacos as possible you're probably right on target.
Yeah.
I think I would like to have some street tacos, but I need to have it like in a cheese tortilla.
A cheese tortilla.
Like an all cheese tortilla. What'd you say?
Cheese?
No.
Bonnie's.
Wine
Bonnie's
Traveler's
Tacos.
Hideaway.
Yeah.
I don't think it's Bonnie's.
It is Bonnie's.
You sure?
Yeah, she's right.
Huh.
She has to be right. Yeah, Bonnie's Tacos in Cambria. So they have the trailer, and then they have another one. It's really good. The asada burritos are amazing. So.
Okay. Well, I'll have to believe you on that.
Yeah.
But yeah. But we can also kind of search around for the best hamburgers too. So.
Hamburgers.
All right. Hey, local distillery releases the inaugural OX brandy. Okay.
XO.
What's that?
XO.
Oh yeah, I had that backwards. Yeah, XO. Willow Creek Distillery today released its inaugural XO brandy, a premium spirit aged for 6 years. 6 years in French oak barrels. The classic XO XO for extra old is reserved for brandies that spend the minimum of 6 years in the barrel. Our first XO brandy comes with a selection of just 4 barrels that they fermented, distilled with age and passion and patience, said head distiller Kevin Colton.
Kevin Colton.
Colton, do you know him?
No.
Oh, okay. No. So where is Willow Creek Distillery at? Where's that one at?
That's off of Bethel Road, isn't it?
Oh, that's the old.
No, wait, no.
Yes. That's the one that as you're coming up to the top of the hill before you drop down into that winery that has that big chair. You know that big, massive chair that's on the side?
Peachy Canyon, I think, is the big chair.
Okay.
Peachy Canyon.
And that was the winery that, remember a few months back we were talking about a winery that caught fire and they were throwing bottles out of the back of, because the insurance had to, they had to get rid of their whole storage and all their cellars. That was that winery. And that was the winery that burned down. So I think that's where that's at, is up there on the top of that.
Willow Creek is
kind of across from Castoro.
Oh man, I don't know if that's it. I think that's Bethel. I don't know. I can't remember.
Interesting. Anyways, well, I mean, distilleries are starting to take off and they're starting to become, more and more around. And you're starting to see, all these different distilleries popping up, making different types of, liquor. So
I'm glad they're barrel aging though. I like barrel aged.
And they taste pretty damn good.
Yeah.
So we were talking about Barton's yesterday with Jeffrey.
His whiskey's damn good.
Yeah, and they have their vodka. I mean, I like vodka. I like whiskey. I like scotch.
We were way off, dude. Way off. It's I thought we were way off. That's Bethel Road Distillery. What we're talking about.
Yeah.
It's at Opolo.
At Willow Creek is?
Willow Creek Distillery's at Opolo. That's right.
Huh.
That's right. Yeah.
Dude.
So
Wine Traveler's Hideaway knows all the good places.
I know.
In the North County.
Drunk.
Awesome. Well, cool. Well, it's 9. Damn watch.
Which watch are you looking at?
It's my old one. It's 9:04, and we have to take another break, and we'll be right back to the Morning Brew.
What's up, North County? Nate Santos here, owner of Santos Bros Plumbing. You might recognize me with my dancing horses at local events such as the Atascadero Tamale Festival, Templeton 4th of July, and Paso Pioneer Day. I am now available for all your home plumbing service and repair needs, from minor drips and drops to emergency leaks and clogs. For the best plumbing service, call Santos Bros Plumbing, pipe wranglers to the rescue.
Atascadero isn't your standard getaway. We're unique, just like you. We're growing, transforming, and figuring it out as we go. We're a town filled with innovators, artists, makers, and game changers. We're a little bit country, a little bit funky, and always authentic. We're here for your good times, your slow times, and your changing times. We are all in Atascadero. Come see for yourself. Learn more at visitatascadero.com.
Hey, welcome back to the Morning Brew, guys. Thanks for tuning in. If you haven't already, get on over to Spotify, YouTube, Facebook, and or Instagram and like and share us and follow us so that way you don't miss any of our episodes. Make sure you stay tuned. We got the Slow Sheriff Rodeo coming in, and we have Jason with Barrel House also coming along, and we're talking about all things rodeo and Paso Robles Barrel House. As always, guys, we can't do this without you and our sponsor. We'd like to thank Escalar Wines, Wine Traveler's Hideaway, Visit Atascadero, 805 Customs, Santo Brothers Plumbing, Pacific 805 Spas, Hanson Enterprises, Story Termite Pest Control, Borhone Auto Center, Kennedy Club Fitness, and Airflow Filter Services. Thanks again, guys. We'll see you next time.
Hi, this is Dave Story, small game hunter with Story Termite and Pest. We're a full-service termite and pest control company. From rodents to termites, we can take care of all your pest control needs. Call today. We can tailor a pest control program that will meet your needs and budget. Contact us at 805-460-0650 or at storytermite.com. Remember, we don't have customers, we have friends.
Hi, welcome to Kennedy Club Fitness, where we have something for everyone. We have weights, cardio, group exercise classes, racquetball, basketball, swimming, and pickleball coming soon. Here at Kennedy, we're committed to health, wellness, and community. Stop by any of our 4 locations: Paso Robles, Atascadero, San Luis Obispo, and Arroyo Grande, or check out our website at kennedyclubs.com.
What's up, North County? This is Teresa Branch with Airflow Filter Service. We are a family-owned business right here in the North County. We have air filters, oils and lubricants, and hydraulic hoses. We provide services that include air filter cleaning, DPF cleaning, and waste oil collection. Come check us out at 1140 Ramada Drive, and we can help you with all your automotive and industrial vehicle needs.
Atascadero isn't your standard getaway. We're unique, just like you. We're growing, transforming, and figuring it out as we go. We're a town filled with innovators, artists, makers, and game changers. We're a little bit country, a little bit funky, and always authentic. We're here for your good times, your slow times, and your changing times. We're all in Atascadero. Come see for yourself. Learn more at visitatascadero.com.
What's up, North County? Nate Santos here, owner of Santos Bros Plumbing. You might recognize me with my dancing horses at local events such as the Atascadero Tamale Festival, Templeton 4th of July, and Paso Pioneer Day. I am now available for all your home plumbing service and repair needs, from minor drips and drops to emergency leaks and clogs. For the best plumbing service, call Santos Bros Plumbing, pipe wranglers to the rescue.